Hey, this is Nick Manaki from Surf Shop TV. We're over here at Surf Expo, January 2011 with Kiki Farmer of Kikidoll Swimwear. We're going to talk a little bit about the brand and kind of the origin of the brand. She's got a pretty incredible story to tell. So we're going to talk also about some of the inspirations behind the designs and the actual process, which is pretty interesting. And then also, you know, what's hot for 2011. So just kind of turn it over to Kiki and tell us a little bit about the company. I know that you guys, you have a lot of history and the roots obviously being in Hawaii. Tell me a little bit about, I guess, the inspirations behind it all.
Well, first of all, Kiki is my name and my nickname, and Kikidoll was a childhood nickname, so it was an easy choice for my company name. I was born in Waikiki. As you know, Kiki at the end of that word means water sprite, or water god. And I always used to draw and design Hawaiian prints, even as a child. Some of these things I painted years ago, and in fact, I made a dinner service for my parents and painted these very fish 10 years ago.
Wow. And
these fish were on my mother's engagement dress. And I even picked my pink logo colors and this shade from the Royal Hawaiian Hotel where my parents had their honeymoon. So everything has a kind of, you know, reference back to my family and to my past.
So you're pretty particular with the actual...
I think it's about my artistic eye, just wanting to get the right tones and shades. So the surfing community kind of was interested because there weren't a lot of people doing high-end luxury swimwear as opposed to just kind of heavy-duty mainstream middle price points. So I had very good reception my first year running out the door, and really bridging surf world and luxury swimwear would be, I guess, my unique selling point.
Sure.
Secondly, that I design and make all my own textiles and then design the actual swimwear.
Which is pretty compelling considering you're kind of one person doing a lot, you know.
Wearing a lot of hats.
Right. So tell us a little bit about the product, particularly. I know that the colors are, you know, stem from the ocean and just that whole island vibe. But you've got a couple here with you today.
I do.
That are your prints. I mean, everything that you make is something that derived from a piece of artwork. So
something, you know, that was from my family. One of the prints is from one of my grandfather's aloha shirts. You know, there's a little element from, you know, everything to do with my childhood and family. This is again the fish print in a different colorway, and I'm only showing that because I made rash guards for the surfer girls, but you know, a rash guard that isn't going to balloon out and bellow out with water and get puffy. It's cut really tight to the body, it's got a curved shape, it's short on the hip, and it's just really sexy to wear with jeans. You don't have to be surfing or swimming to wear it. So just I show you that.
So this is something tailored specifically for a woman that, you know, that wants to go surfing but also wants to look stylish. And
I make little pull-on cute beach skirts to go with that. This is one of them, and this is another print. This is actually proper tribal Polynesian tattoo art. This is based on tribal art from the Bishop Museum in Honolulu. It's called kapa, and it's very traditional colors, brown and white, in Hawaiian tribal painting. It's just a little drawstring skirt to pull on. It has a matching bathing suit that has a drawstring as well.
Very cool.
So I painted that based on my last trip to the museum. These are the main gods in Hawaiian pagan culture, Ka and Ku, the tiki gods. Everyone knows what a tiki god is. These are the real tiki gods. One is really angry and fierce, and one's really happy and chubby and, you know, loves everything. So I put them together in kind of different colorways.
Very nice. So talk real quick about the sizing and the cuts.
I was trying to avoid what everyone calls a Brazilian cut, and I don't think I could take full credit for single-handedly developing this, but I designed what I think is called a Hawaiian cut. And let me explain what that is. In fact, this is a good example of it. It's not full coverage. It's also not rudely narrow. It's just cheeky and flirty. But you can bend over, pick up your surfboard, and do some heavy-duty shredding, and it doesn't ride up. I will tell you, the fabric's really important for doing water sports, so that it doesn't, again, sag or billow. And my model and I, test drive every piece.
So they're very durable and practical for, you know, if you really do want to go out and surf in these.
Well, they're all fully lined,
right,
so nothing's sheer or see-through. They all have detachable straps and pads, so you can do heavy-duty sports.
Right.
I make one suit that's particularly for surfing, which has some more, you know, sort of secured halter top, but they're pretty and feminine, and they're substantially durable for doing the sports.
Right. So tell us about the price points on these. These, obviously, you really want to focus on high-end fashion, and that's the category that you'd like to, that you're really positioning the company as. You've got a lot of retailers and a lot of experience, really, even from the swim shows and stuff. That.
Well, I decided, because I'm controlling my own textiles and my own patterns, the only way to really have the high quality that I want to retain was to try and approach the high price points. Right. So I'm at the highest price point in swimwear. So my average retail prices are about $175.
Right.
They range up to $225 if they have ornate beading or metalwork on them.
Right. And all of this artwork and all these materials, or everything are being derived and actually handcrafted or made here in the USA?
100%. I am very proud to be from the 50th state, and I know that Hawaii is very hard hit with the economic times that we're facing, so I'm very devoted to making American-made goods.
Very cool. Well, I love your booth here, and you definitely were recommended by Surf Expo as kind of an emerging brand, so to speak.
I'm honored to hear that.
I think that that's pretty cool. And thanks for having us here, and be sure to check out Kikidoll online at kikidoll.com, and Kikidoll Swimwear on Twitter. What is it?
It's Kikidoll Beach.
Kikidoll.
I have a blog called Kikidoll Beach as well, for beach girls.
Okay, so on Twitter at Kikidoll Beach. And we're going to go ahead and check out the rest of your line here in a little bit.
Sounds great.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
All right.
Mahalo.
Okay, mahalo.